All right, girls, we're going to begin this little tour. We're downstairs in the theater, and as you can see, this is our new box office downstairs. This area right here that I'm standing in is the lobby. That people will come in the door and they will stand in the lobby till they get their tickets in the box office. So this room in here will look a lot different. This is going to be part box office and part concessions. So as we come through here, you will see our new lobby. It's huge. Lots of room for people. We'll have benches in here and chairs for people to sit on while they wait to come into the theater. It's really a big space. There used to be two walls here. This was actually an enclosed room over here. But Mr. Andy and Mr. Mark tore down the walls and dragged it all out of here. Back here we have some bathrooms. So we have them here, and we're going to add more bathrooms. That's really exciting, sorry. So that's this space. And then I'm going to walk you over. We're going to walk through the lobby and out into the hallway. This is where the actors are going to have access and walk through and things. We're going to have a coat room here for a guest coat. And they can put them in there. And there's some signs I made for Pippin. That's what it was, Pippin. And this is our new theater space. It's huge. Right now we've got some banners hanging up. A few of you were in this show. We've got a lot of posters and things like that up right now. Quite a few shows that Mom's been in. A couple of you girls were in this one with me. But this is our new theater space. It's huge. It's going to seat about 200 people, which is about a little less than double what we have now. But the space up in front, where you see some of Mr. Mark's signs, that is our stage. And the space I'm standing in right now, and I'm going to back up so you can see how long it is. This is where the audience is going to sit. So you can see it's a pretty large space. Now if I walk you through here, if I don't trip over something and kill myself, we have our paint shop. And Mr. Jeff has done an incredible job of organizing our paints and our stains and things like that. We have a shop back here where we have saws set up ready to go. We've got lumber that's ready to be cut over here. And you can see there's a few more paints that Mr. Jeff hasn't had a chance to put on the shelves yet, but there's a lot of stuff in here. In this area here, we've got kind of a tool area, pieces and parts, hooks and things like that. More paints, different kinds of paints. Over here, this is amazing. All the glitter that we have in this theater, we have shelves of it now, and spray paint and spray glue. So, and then in the same room, those are racks that Mr. Jeff built. We have a place for the tape, paint brushes, rollers, roller pans, all that good stuff. And down through here, we've actually built some racks where we're putting our sheets of things like brick and Luan and other materials that we build with. We have a rack that's for shorter boards of different widths and different lengths. Place for PVC pipe. Got quite a bit of that. Molding and other things like that. And then over on this wall, we've got actual spaces for our lumber. 2x4s, 1x4s, 2x6, all sorts of different types of lumber. And you can see we're utilizing this space pretty well. We're putting a lot of stuff in here. But it's very, very organized, thanks to Mr. Jeff. We've built a lot of racks and things. So here's the flats that we use for the shows. And you can see they go all the way up to the ceiling. And we've got other things up there. Over on this wall, more flats for shows. Big racks that hold all those in place, so we keep them organized. I know Mom and Dad would appreciate this when they do a strike of a set. Now we have places to put things, and it's organized. Over here is Mr. Jeff's sorting tables. He's sorting screws and bolts and nuts and everything else, and he's already put up some racks with all of that stuff in special bins, and he's just done a terrific job through here. More sorting. And we have a room over here where we have tools like brooms and dustpans and other things that we use. Paper towels, bathroom tissue if y'all run out. I know where you can get it. Hint, hint. Some water and levels, and down through here, this is what Mr. Jeff and I worked on last week, along with some other folks. And these are the taller flats and the taller doors and things like that. And we've built these racks that are a lot taller, or put up these racks that are a lot taller. You see it goes way up to the ceiling there. And so we have more and more of this, but you can see it's very, very organized. It's very, very well put together. We've utilized as much space as we can, using the top racks for things and the bottom racks for things. Doors, lots of doors. This theater has more doors than probably Lowe's and Home Depot put together. And then we've got other things that we built. And these are miscellaneous heavy objects that we've put in here. And I'm going to back up so you can see this a little better. But we've got some heavy objects here that we've put up, and we put a strap around them to hold them in place until we figure out what exactly we're going to do with them. So you can see we've got a lot of stuff, but we're getting very well organized. This room here is going to be our dressing room. Doesn't look like one now, but this space is actually going to be our dressing room. And so that pretty much concludes the downstairs tour of what we've got going on here at Theater Alliance. And now I'll take you upstairs.